What's good, guys? What's good, team? It's your girl, Choreo, and my top. Get into the top. And of course, my nice cup. So, I wanted to come on here as the title suggests. Oh, my chair is noisy. I apologize. So, if you hear a little creaking, it's my little stool here. So, anyway, as you see from the title, this video is really my own critique or commentary, if you will, on what has just happened with Will Smith at the Oscars. First of all, let me just say to you guys, like, when I don't know, say, me and one of them people there where me just I forget about every single trend because this is what is being talked about. This is what, let's do this. Let's do the hashtag. I'm not into that. I'm not into that, but I do believe that, you know, as upcoming, whatever it is that you are, or even if you're not upcoming, if you're already solid in whoever it is that you are already, there's a lesson to be learned from this. And I'm just really so sorry that it had to be Will Smith to teach us that lesson through his own actions. And for those of you who have no clue, I link a video right where do I normally link it? Right here. I'll link a video right here to one of the more popular recordings of this incident. So unfortunately, Chris Rock made a joke at Jada's expense. As we all know, Jada has, well, we now know that Jada Pinkett Smith, she has a condition called alopecia. Now, alopecia, if you didn't know, it's a hair loss condition that causes you to lose your hair, right? And so they are owing the fact that she, you know, she's totally bald now. If you didn't know, you know it now. To the fact that she's had hair loss issues or alopecia, diagnosed with alopecia. Now, Chris Rock made a joke at her expense, said something about, you know, we're looking forward to the next G.I. Jane. Take from that whatever you will, but to be honest with you, I thought that was out of line. It was very inappropriate. Chris Rock, he's a successful guy, you know. I was a fan of him from Madagascar. If you follow my IG, Instagram, I do lives every now and then. Most of you should already know that I love cartoons, and so I loved Chris Rock in Madagascar. He was a donkey. He was a donkey. No, the joke was so inappropriate. He's one of those persons, though, if you look back at some of his commentary, even at the Oscars itself, there's a 2016 video, and I'll link that right here as well, that he's just been one of those persons who is able to naturally or organically fuse political issues, or, you know, with a sense of just comedy. You know, he's been able to make, I don't know, he's genius in that sense. Let's call a thing a thing. He's a genius for that. I don't know of any other comedian who has been able to mesh the two, and he does it really well. He's able to bring up serious issues and just kind of sugarcoat it and be like, yeah, it's a serious issue, in your face with this, but he manages to not be controversial and people don't focus too much on the issue. They laugh it off. You understand what I'm saying? He's politically correct about stuff that are not politically correct, right? That's just his style of making jokes. Unfortunately, there appears to be some sort of history. I don't know what's going on between him and Jada, but apparently him have it out for Jada, because in the same video that I'm going to be linking, or that I linked before, he had made a comment about Jada, you know, not being invited to the Oscars, and even though she announced that she should be boycotting it, you weren't invited in the first place, so like nobody cares. It's basically the gist of the joke that he made. So there are some persons who are indicating that probably this is just something that was built up. There is built up tension from then, 2016 until now. Separate and apart from all of that, guys, I think I mentioned it before, but I've been a fan of Will Smith forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, everybody, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was the SHIT, and then there was Men in Black, which I've watched all of them, and then you have the Wild Wild West, and then you have, what else? There's I, Robot, I Am Legend, there is Hitched, there is Concussion, there is, what's that movie with the jellyfish? I don't remember. And then there is The Pursuit of Happiness. Like, I know every single Will Smith movie, he's a household name. I know that I have my own place. He's still my household. Like, nobody can tell me anything bad about Will Smith. And so my commentary will be a little bit biased. But I will say this. Though I understand where it is that he could have gotten, he would get upset, because I know as a female, if I were going, not even, I felt upset with Jada, you know, don't target a woman like that. It doesn't matter if it's a joke. Don't target a woman like that. She has a condition. She has a hair condition. Even if she didn't have a hair condition, if she's bald, it's already very sensitive for women to have low hair. I know what it feels like. I cut my hair, and you know, I love my mother, love her so much. My mother has never, you know, she's never done anything, you know, to harm me, except for when she used to whoop me behind back in the day, which me used to get enough for. Anyway. But when I had just cut my hair, my mother had said to me that, no, you look like a boy. And to me, I know she didn't mean it, in the, you know, because my mother traditional, and she loved when, you know, her girls are, you know, they put on the pretty makeup and they did their hair. She was very much in the pageant lifestyle, and, you know, one of her dreams as a younger girl was to become a model, a fashion model. So she's very much into all of that, you know, the pizzazz, the jazz. And so when I cut my hair and she told me that, you know, I look like a boy, that hurt me. I was like, I never even discussed it with her. Well, no, I did, because we have that type of relationship. I was just like, no, that's like, you know what I mean? And if I, having a healthy head of hair, but I was going through some times, I just didn't want to have that full head of hair on my head anymore, right? So, that really insulted me. And so I can certainly relate to Jada, relate to Will Smith, even though, yes, Will Smith did laugh. At first he did laugh, which, I mean, that's questionable, I agree. But don't make a joke like that at a woman. Don't make a joke like that. That was so inappropriate. And I don't want to say he deserved the hit, but he did definitely deserve the cussing out. Keep my wife's name out of your mouth. And I'm going to say it too, keep the man wife name out of your mouth. What with you and Jada, so? It's like him ask Jada for a little and she don't want to give him the and you understand me? I say, oh, where do you and Jada, so? Anyway, keep the girl name out. I hope him learn now. But at the same time, guys, violence is never the answer. Violence is never the answer. And I wanted to shed some light on something that Will Smith had said in his thankful notes, right? So not reverting, but moving away from all of that now. So I don't know my opinion. You never need to lick the man, all right? Let me just make it plain and straight. You never need to lick the man. I'm very sorry that Will Smith lost it within that moment, and I really hope that he's able to recover to I don't know what you have to go to Will Smith, but you have to get back on top of your game, right? I don't know if you have to go take a break, go up on a remote, find a private island or something, and just build, rehabilitate, and when the family come back close-knit again and come back with another game plan, because y'all were doing great. Y'all are doing great, right? But it just shows you, it brings home, you know, at the end of the day, these celebrities, they're human beings. They're human beings. And I believe that the Smiths have been going through a lot. And as I said, my opinions are biased. I am saying again, I don't believe that violence is the answer. I may not believe same should I lick the man. But my compassion comes from the fact that it's a family, man. It's a family. It don't matter what it is that they're involved in, entanglement, their own sexual desires, whatever it is that they want to do. If they have an open relationship, which I believe, to me, before even the entanglement came out, I read somewhere, I don't remember, don't quote me on this, but I read somewhere that they had an open relationship. So when this thing came out about this whole entanglement with August and whatever, I was just like, okay, but isn't it an open relationship? You know what I mean? So I didn't know, like, I just feel like that was a publicity stunt on their behalf. But anyway, moving on, that's not my business. so anyway, yeah, it just shows you, you know, this man, even though all of this craziness is happening around his family, he still stands up for his people. You understand? And they're going through a lot. They've been through a lot with, what did the boy name? Jaden, Willow, the whole of them. You understand? The whole of them. Guys, I think when they don't understand it now. And, you know, this is coming from a person who's been in entertainment for a very long time. I've seen the media build people up and put them on this pedestal, this wonderful, beautiful poster boy, poster girl of everything. And then it's almost like when the media feels that they're tired now, oh, the audience is tired, the spectators are tired now of seeing this perfect person, but we need to make our sales. What are we gonna do? Let us pick something from their past and try to tear them down so we can sell paper again. Come, let's do this. And it happens, it works all the time. Good publicity, bad publicity, it's 50-50. They worked so well. Bad publicity arguably works a little bit better. You understand what I'm saying? Because you will never see the good. A lot of persons, they don't pay attention to the good. But like when I went on the man's profile a while ago, I'm missing that other people talk about, oh, unfollow, oh, blah, blah, blah. But you never follow the man or grab a bunch of people and say, yo, follow him because his son is doing this whole water supply thing and whatever, and he's supplying water to the world and whatever. Oh, he's a great, you know what I mean? Like, people are quick to just kind of be hauled and pulled by the media. You know what I mean? So I really hope they recover from this, like they recover from other stuff. Again, violence is not the answer, but at the same time, who is without sin cast a stone or cast the first stone. Denzel Washington had said to Will Smith, I think I had brought it up and then I ranted on about something. So sorry guys, I do that sometimes. But Denzel Washington had basically said to Will Smith moments after he had done the punch or the slap up, that, you know, it's at your highest is when the demons come for you. And I wanted to just kind of leave that with everybody here. You know, when you're at your highest is when the demons come for you. You never know how breakable you are until you're at the heights of your success. Everything is just happening. You feel untouchable now. You feel like, you know, nothing can break you. But then there will always be that demon. And unfortunately, Will Smith's demon was Chris Rock. So I think, unfortunately, this is a lesson from Will Smith. You know, I still love him. I still follow him. I'm sorry that it had to happen this way, Chris Rock. Big up yourself same way. But it's a lesson for all of us, both the upcoming and the persons who are already there. Just continue to do your deep breathing. Continue to center yourself. Find out one thing that gravitates you. You know what I mean? For me, that's watching cartoons. For me, that's talking to the persons that I love. And the persons that I love are literally just like a handful of people. I think it might be only 5 persons, right? Like talk to the people that you love, probably just like 3. Like 99% of that is my family. You understand? But yeah, find out one thing that grounds you. You know, whenever you feel like you're really on a high and you're untouchable, nothing can break you, not even prayer can tear you down. The Titanic sunk. You understand? The Twin Towers were brought down. Many people, many giants that we thought could not crumble, they've crumbled. You understand? We've seen many persons rise and become untouchable, infallible. But we have to remember that, you know, when you're at your highest point, that's when the demons them will come for you. And the demons them come in like the most subtle ways. You understand? I wish I had a Bible verse I could have dropped right here, but I'm not a Bible person like that. I know some key points, some key passages, but I can't recall any right now. So if you're a spiritual person, a religious person like that, please drop a Bible verse below. So comment below what you think about this as well. Did you think there's a lesson to be learned from this? Do you think they'll recover from this? Let me know. You know, I remember again, violence is never the answer, guys. But Chris Rock, you kind of had that coming. I'm sorry.